Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back. I've been absent for a extended period of time with no real excuse for it, just laziness. But during my absence, I noticed a small spike in Redstone tutorial memes. So, if it's really that complicated, and God, creative mode. It's really that complicated to understand, I figured I'd do Redstone tutorials and do my best to explain every individual part of it. Now, I'd rather try and make something from scratch rather than try and explain something that I've already made. So, taking example of one of the things I saw in the memes was a simple double piston door. There are two, yeah. So basically, hold on, these pistons are going to need to be another block back. I've never actually built one of these myself, or watched a tutorial on it. But from what I saw, I don't have any torches on me. Alright, apparently that doesn't work. I see, so I'll... Yeah, no, this isn't helping very much. I'm just figuring out the basics of how it looked. So the reason I moved... I'm sure you know, redstone torch, constant power source. Think of redstone like electricity if it helps. There we go. It looked something like this, with some pressure plates in front. This dang thing. Good enough for me. So now the trick is figuring out. So stepping on pressure plates puts out a signal. You know, I sure hope you understand that terminology. Signal is the power of the redstone. So when you step on these, they put off a redstone signal, which means I can put that there and it gets powered. So now the trick is figuring out how sending a signal from here causes these four planks to separate. And clearly the easiest way is by de-extending or withdrawing these pistons. And because they're sticky pistons, they take the blocks with them. So this shouldn't... So Now, an interesting thing about redstone torches is that if they're on a block, you can send a power source. You can send power into that same block, and it will turn off the torch. Voila. So this torch, So this torch is giving this piston power, keeping it extended. But when I step on this pressure plate, it powers this redstone, which goes into the block that the torch is on, and turns said torch off. And so now, we just need to figure out, look at this. Yeah, so I'm not sure why that works the way it does, but if the signal is not visually going into this block, it's not gonna work. Let's see, but I can also take one from... This definitely isn't gonna be the prettiest thing in the world. I think to make it look good, there, yeah, I'm just trying to run it under the ground so that it doesn't stick out a bunch. So yeah, the trick is, it's really just getting the power that you're just wiring. Hold on, let me think of a way to word this. Does that work, by the way? Yes, that does. What is it with this rain? Stop it. There we go. Oh, redstone torch. Okay. About to get confused there. Nope, not piston. Plank. Redstone dust. Now, I think... No, because... Never mind. So yes, that should be these two pistons. Nope, that's not what I wanted. What's wrong with... But it's not getting to there. Stop placing that... Hold on. Now, I've done something wrong and I need... Ah, I see. That block was preventing this. Alright. Voila. Now, if you didn't catch it the first time, the way this works is that I step on this pressure plate, it powers this wiring, And using redstone torches, that torch makes this stay extended. But because this wiring gets powered, it sends that power into the block. And that is apparently a thing that can happen. Sends a power into that block, and because this torch is on a different side of the same block, it gets turned off, meaning this is no longer powered by that torch because it's off, and this block gets pulled back. Now it's most definitely not the best looking thing in the world, but I suppose if you just add a hallway, we can work with it. So now I just need to do the same thing here on the other side. And it's important that the redstone torch is on that block. Actually, I'm sure it'll be fine. You want both of them opening anyways, although yeah, that's a thing. That one wouldn't. Oh well, just make sure you step on both pressure plates. No, you go away. Just gotta loop it around. No, not the piston. Doing the thing that just add a hallway to make it look nice and, block the view of the terrible redstone. Mother... Cool thing about wooden pressure plates, you can also toss items on them. Oh, I forgot to add some wire. There we go, just forgot a piece of redstone dust. And there you go. Now you just gotta figure out, you just mirror this on the other side. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Actually, I don't think if I... Yeah. Well, that's how you get in. So this is how you make a one-way piston door. Now, I'm not... Well, we're out of time for this episode. I wish I had more time so I could figure this out. But I'll just make a part 2 of this. And figure it out. Also, upload schedule. I'm doing this Fridays. I'll explain later. Okay, end the video.